Hey guys, this is week 7 of Learning to Contact Juggle. Um, there's not too much going on. As you can see, I've been practicing, holding it. I'm practicing now, anyways. One of the big things I've just been realizing is my balance is still quite off. I can hold it decently here when I'm standing, but the second I start to move or whatever, it can be easy for it to roll off. So I've just been trying to do even just some basic balance tricks where you just float in a circle. And even though this looks pretty simple, it's like, that doesn't look like anything. In reality, your hands having to move with the curving of the turning of the ball, just so that momentum doesn't take it and you go over here and the ball rolls off. Like it's getting closer, you can kind of see it going. And the same is like vertical. And so they recommend doing little circles because it'll just fall off like that. Or you'll just go. And then, so it could fall off, but the trick is to just balance like that and just hold it. It's a long process because it's like, I'm not doing anything. You just sit here or you watch TV or something and you're just holding it like this. So it doesn't feel like you're doing anything. And visually it doesn't look much more stunning than you can balance it, and so when you're moving it from hand to hand, it doesn't look like it doesn't look wobbly, it doesn't look like it's rolling around. It looks more natural, and it just adds a little bit, but it looks like quite a bit when you can actually put together a routine that flows back and forth. So yeah, this has kind of been the first stuff that I've been doing. The other things I've really been working on are obviously the basic back and forth, and then rotate and basic back and forth with both hands. Like I said, rotating between hands, but also switching the hands and how it travels in between. That's a big thing to learn, so that you can just go like one side to the other, to the other, to the other. But then that you could start to switch, because then you can go like that, switch over, go like that, switch over. And you can start to see, you can start making just tricks of the same thing, but you just connect it more. And so it's just learning to pass between hands, and this is where using your non-dominant hand becomes quite important as well. So that's kind of been the big things I've been learning. The other thing I just kind of picked up yesterday was, instead of just passing it in between the cradle and the natural part that you hold it at, instead of just passing it in between like that, which looks very smooth, it's learning to start passing on other parts so it goes down your hand. And it's a little harder because your body's not naturally built flat like a table or something, so that the ball will just roll quite smooth. Your body has little bumps and curves, and the ball won't necessarily hold. So when you put it like to your wrist, it wants to roll off before it rolls into the cradle. And it's just learning to hold how you hold your body so that it looks better. Obviously I still quite haven't got it. Making a lot of noise. But that way it looks better when you actually put things together, because then you're not just going very stable, but you're starting to really see it roll along the body and make more contact than just your hands. So that's kind of been the other thing I've really been working on just the last couple days. But hopefully it can start getting better, because that's the start of even being able to do body rolls or arm rolls, where then you can put it down here and the whole thing will just roll nicely down to there. And then you go and put your arm under, and you can do that back and forth, and it can just look really phenomenal. There's even ones just in between hands. One called the stair, where it rolls down from one to the other, and then that switches to the other one, rolls down. And then you kind of go back and forth with that, and mix that with going back and forth over your hands. You can just make it look phenomenal. It doesn't take much once you get it, but it just takes a bit to get that initial practice to even be able to do that. So yeah, I've just been practicing those things, and just different ways of rolling it, well, I guess along my hands. And that really be it for week 7. So yeah, stay tuned. Hopefully next week I can show you a bit more practice with rolling it along the hands. We'll see you guys later.